Hey, what's up guys, Rahul here from Gizmobyte, and Apple just announced the latest iPhones. Here's everything you need to know about the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. There's so much to cover, so let's begin. First up is the design itself, and it's not a very major change. The antenna lines blend in better and are only at the top and the bottom, unlike the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, which formed closed loops. That and the camera module is larger than the previous generations, and especially on the 7 Plus, we can see the dual camera setup, and there is no 3.5mm headphone jack. We'll get to that later. Next up is the home button, and now it's completely a solid state button which is now force sensitive and has a new generation taptic engine. It'll only simulate a press, that is, you will only feel it but it won't actually press, just like the trackpad of the 12-inch MacBook. Now the next thing is that there is no 3.5mm headphone jack, and they released the AirPods as well. But you can get the adapter bundled inside the boxes of the new iPhones, and the normal earpods can be connected over the lightning port through it. So the AirPods have a W1 Apple design chip, no cable is required to connect them, and you can double tap them to access Siri as well. Continuing further in the audio department, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus have stereo speakers now. They sound better and have twice the volume than that of the 6s and 6s Plus. Now moving on to the displays, the resolution remains the same for both the 7 and the 7 Plus, but they have improved. Display is 25% brighter than the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, and there are other improvements as well to the color gamut, and obviously both displays include 3D touch as well. Now two new colors came up as well. There's a new finish called as Jet Black, and there's also another one just called Black. One is a glossy finish and the other one is a darker version of Space Gray. Obviously both iPhones are also available in gold, silver and rose gold. Space Gray has been discontinued. Next up are the improvements to the primary and secondary cameras. The secondary FaceTime camera has been bumped up to 7 megapixels from 5, and the primary camera on the 7 and 7 Plus is of 12 megapixels with optical image stabilization. Although on the 7 Plus there are two 12 megapixel sensors. One is a wide-angle lens and the other one is a telephoto lens. The aperture is now wider at f1.8, which is brilliant. Apple has designed its own image signal processor for the camera, and low-light performance is going to be much better now. Now there is a quad-tone flash on both the new iPhones, and it has a flicker sensor and compensates for flickering artificial light as well. So next up, the new iPhones will be water and dust resistant and will have the IP67 standard, so don't you worry if it gets wet in the rain or you accidentally drop it in the bathtub, they will be safe. So new iPhones, right? Obviously there will be performance improvements. So the new Fusion A10 chip with 4-core processor and 3.3 billion transistors is 40% faster than the iPhone 6s. The leaked benchmark score predicted it clearly. The graphics are also 50% faster than the A9 chip used in the iPhone 6s. Along with these 10 things, you need to know that gone are the baseline 16GB versions, and now the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus start at 32GB versions, which are now the baseline versions. After that, you have 128GB and 256GB versions. The iOS 10 public beta launch is on 13th of September, but the Golden Master version is now available to the developers. Well, that's been it for this video guys. I'll try to get my hands on the new iPhones as soon as possible, so stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video and share it if it helped you out, and until next time, this is Rahul signing off. Peace.